Hello, Professor. My name is Sahil Kumar and I am a representative of Group A. There are total four members in my group me, Bhargavi Ranjana, Lovepreet Kaur, Rajveer Kaur. Today, I would like to discuss about the Haida Nation. Introduction to the Haida people. Haida people are indigenous inhabitants of Haida Gawai, a group of islands in the northern Pacific Ocean. They have a clan system with the clan organized into two main communities, Eagle and Raven. The Haida nation collectively holds hereditary and aboriginal title and rights to the Haida territory. The Haida people are known for their art and architecture, especially the creative embellishment of the wood. The contemporary Haida population is around 5,000, with half residents on the island. There are around 2,000 people scattered throughout the world. If I talk about the history of Haida people, the Haida culture is related to the cultures of their neighbors, Tlingit and Simhan, and they are widely known for their art and architecture similarly as the Haida culture. Today, the Haida culture collectively hold the hereditary and aboriginal titles. All the people of the Haida ancestry are the citizens of the Haida nation automatically. If I talk about the location and the language, Haida or Zatkil is the language of the Haida people. The Haida people, who are native to the sections of Alaska and Haida Gawai, currently known as the Queen Charlotte Island, speak this language as their original tongue. There is no evidence of genetic connection between the Haida language and any other family language, making it a linguistic isolation. There are two primary varieties of language, Zardkil in the north and the Zaida in the south. The Haida community's initiatives are underway to bring the language back to life. According to the government, in 2016, only 445 people identify as a speaker of Haida language, with 98.9% living in the British Columbia. However, this figure does not specify the number of fluent speaking languages. The Haida people traditionally inhabited in the northern coast of the British Columbia near the province's border with Alaska. Two main population centers are Old Musset on the northern part of Graham Island and Skipgate on the Haida Gwaii. Knowing Haida people by different ways. First thing is their tradition. The Haida people are well-known artists. According to many Haida artists, art is who we are. Since art is an integral part of the Haida culture, there is no specific word for the art. During the colonial era, Haida people and their worldview are opposed. These people lived as a mariner, were dependent on hunting, fishing, and gathering. They also practiced the potlatch custom, which is a ritual in which term and wealth are distributed to build or validate the relationship and social rank. The language used by the Haida people historically was the Haida language, which is a member of both Haida and the wider Nadi language family. As an isolated language, the Haida language has no relationship to any other language in the world. The Haida language is distinguished by the interact grammatical structure, extensively vocabularies, and distinct language. The another way of knowing Haida people is their culture. The marine trade and the nautical trade tradition of the Haida people were deeply ingrained in their civilization. The Haida people's economy relied heavily on the marine resources, and their social structure, religion, artistic expression were also heavily influenced by the seafaring. Haida culture is based mostly on the storytelling, whereby the ancestor, history, tradition, and wisdom are transmitted by one generation to the next. These tales frequently impart moral lessons and offer clear picture of Haida way of living. The last one is the spirituality. The Haida people hold that everything that is alive, including plants, animal, part of environment, and has a spirit. They are respect each other. They have intense bond with the land and water. They provide them with sustenance and they have a great regard for their surroundings. If I talk about the governance structure and the leadership role, the hereditary chief. The chief were accountable for making decisions about the social system, assets of executives, and the culture tradition. Council of Chiefs, a committee regard older folks and the local individual help assisting the administration and the direction. Advice making sure the decision made by the community followed custom and the cultural values. Kanugua authorities in Haida society, Kanugua authorities is a very plays a very critical role and gives impact over the issue of the people, and they help to resolve the clashes, give custom to the people in between the clans. The town chief was the head of the most wealthy and the population lineage in a village, but changed from time to time in accordance with the general fortune of the community. The president. President is a political leader and the first speaker of Haida Nation, and it is responsible for regulating activities of the Council of Haida Nation. Elders. Because of their spiritual insights, the life experience and the wisdom, elderly are also known as Gandhaishka. They were very important educator and the decision maker within the Haida government institution. The last one are the clan leaders. In addition to the main government structure, every Haida clan has a clan leader to advance their clan interest within the greater community. If I talk about the sovereignty issue faced by the Haida people, colonialism and the historical settings. The Haida nation was influenced greatly as a result of European nations like British colonized Haida Gawai. The sovereignty has been undermined by diseases, the imposition of the foreign law, and the relocation of Haida people. The forestry and the fishery sectors in particularly have presented difficulties for the Haida nation due to resource extraction on their land because old growth wood are very important to the Haida culture. There have been conflicts over the land rights related to the lodging. The resolution of sovereignty concern has involved the use of land claim and treaties for the Canada government to acknowledge and uphold the Haida Nation right to land, resource and self-governance. Discussion and agreements have been held. There are comprehensive land claim agreements to which Haida Nation is a party. The preservation of their land, custom and cultural practice is very important to the Haida Nation. To the sovereignty and self-determination of Haida people are greatly influenced by their efforts and preserve holy places and their language. We learn so many things from the research on Haida people, like ethics and values. Haida culture is based on the fundamental ethics and values such as respect, responsibility, interconnectedness, and traditional knowledge. The traditional knowledge, the Haida have a deep understanding of marine environment which has been passed through down their generation. Indigenous leadership. Haida Gawai is a place where indigenous culture and leadership is a conserve are very much present. Ceremonial culture and art. The Haida ceremonial culture was expressed in the Port Lodge. They are widely known for their art and architecture. In the end, I would like to talk about the important factor to learn Haida project as a project manager. There are so many things in which Haida people are very good, like community engagement and collaboration, strategic planning and management, sustainability and the resource management. These all are the important factor to learn for by the project manager. And these are the references. And thank you so much, Professor, for your valuable time.